Hey everybody, Steve Bergen here. We're going to take a look at inspiration and probably kidspiration on the iPad. Okay, so if you look over here, you'll see that I have kidspiration right over here. Um, and kidspiration is a sort of elementary, lower school version of inspiration. Most people feel that inspiration is good enough and appropriate for second, third graders, but maybe not. That'll be your judgment. Here I have inspiration and I have the light version. I got both inspiration and kidspiration from the App Store, and these are the prices. The light version is free, has some disadvantages, and then the real version, the commercial version, is $10, $9.99. And when I load up inspiration, I will get lots of reminders and requests to upgrade, and I'll just ignore. Um, if you look right here in the middle, it says tap here to create one of your 5 documents. That's their marketing gimmick, and they're a company to make money, so I don't begrudge them at all the fact that they let you make 5 documents. When I press the plus sign, I'm going to create my first diagram. My first diagram is going to be my thinking about whatever the main theme of my topic is. So I'm going to be thinking about iPad usage in the classroom. I want to be able to see that better and want you to see it better. So I'll click once on it and I'll go up to I for inspector, and I will change the text size to be bigger. And I've got my first symbol, my first bubble in what's going to be sometimes called a mind map. Now, when I click on it, you have a little arrow in the bottom, and if you click with that arrow, you can pull down and you can get your first sub bubble or sub symbol, and you can give it a name, and I will call it Kids Learning Styles. Okay, I will click the I to get that out of my face. I'll move that over. When I click the big bubble, thinking about iPad usage, again, you see 3 little things load up, right? Show up. I'll click that one again, and it gives me another one, and I can move it in whatever direction I want. And I'm going to call this one Implications for Teachers. Implications for teaching. I won't type too much so I won't waste your time. Okay. And I will go back and grab one more, and I will use that arrow, just drag down anywhere I want, I can put it. And I will call it time frustration. Okay, if I don't want one of these, I will just highlight it and press delete in the upper right. Now, the next icon that we're going to take a look at in terms of inspiration is in the upper left, not the home screen, and not the next one, but the one that has like a board hanging from a nail. And when you click on that, you get all the categories in which you can make your symbols, your bubbles, look nicer. So thinking about iPad usage, I will go and pick the category of thinking, and I will put a light bulb there, double tap, and I get a light bulb. And kids learning style, I will go to thinking as well and get a puzzle. So the idea of this is you change the bubble to be an icon and you leave the words there, and you're building a mind map. You're building an outline. And the next feature that I want to highlight in this first round of teaching for you is the fact that in the upper left, where you see the home button, the home screen, then there's an icon we skipped that shows a diagram and text. So when I go to text, it changes it to be an outline style. And I can change the outline style if I want using I for inspector. And I can change it to be legal style or numeric style or bullet style. A mind map is nothing more than a picture that looks like a diagram and can look very pretty because that's what the features are of this software, inspiration, but it changes into an outline, and you can actually work in the outline and it will change it back to a diagram. So under kids learning style, I'm just going to quickly tap and use the link, and I'm just going to, in the interest of time, I'm going to just call it AAA, and then I'm going to get another one, click, pull, BBB, get another one, click, pull, and call that CCC. So I want you, talking to you as teacher to teacher, to see how cool it is to be able to now click this, and now you have an outline in which you have the first category. I'll change it back to a more traditional one with the I for inspector, Roman numerals, and now you have subcategories of A, B, and C. And if I come over here and I were to add a category, and I might call that hardware needed. Now when I go back and I change to the diagram mode, there will be another category coming called hardware needed. So this is not glitzy, frilly software. This is very, very well done thinking, organizing, outlining, and there's so much richness to this. I'm going back to the outline view. I'm going to move hardware needed to go up, and you'll look on the right hand side. On the right hand side of this video, you'll see 3 horizontal lines, and that's where I can pick it up and put it between the first and the second. Whoops, that's not where I wanted it. I wanted it there, and you see how it went above number 1. If you have never heard of inspiration, it's been around since the 80s on Macs and PCs, and it was started as a organizational software program for business people, and it never caught on in the business world, and they tried it in the teacher world, and ever since the mid 80s, it's gotten lots of teachers excited. Now, the downside of the free version, and whenever you see this, just click continue because you don't want to upgrade unless you want to spend the $9.99. The downside is that you can only have 5 diagrams and then you can't use it anymore. But as a workaround, you could get rid of them. You could get rid of the app. You can't actually delete, right? On the free version, there's no deleting. If you click the tools in the upper right and you go to tips, it actually tells you certain features, but those features, like the 5th one down, delete a document, are applicable if you have the $9.99 version. So as a workaround, you can use the free version, and when you have something you like, you can take a picture of this using the on-off button and the home button, belly button at the same time, and it takes a picture, and then you'll have it in your camera roll and you can use it. I love the feature of the lightning bolt on the first row, right next to this arrow, which is an arrow in a box. On the free version, all they offer you is print and mail. They don't let you put it in Dropbox. And if you mail it to somebody, they have to have inspiration on their Mac or PC in order to load it up. So you're better off in terms of what you're going to do, especially for me, in putting something in the camera roll, and then it comes to me as a picture, not as an inspiration file. So anyway, I was telling you, I'm going to the home screen, and I'm going to plus, and I'm going to go to diagram, and watch how clever this is if you want to do some brainstorming with your students about a topic. Okay, you type the topic in, and the topic might be Obama 2014, and you're going to simply say to your kids, hey, let's do some brainstorming, and I want to hear your voices. Raise your hand and give me ideas, and we're going to do some brainstorming, and I'm going to type this in. The I lets me change the size. So here's how it works with the lightning bolt. Oops, sorry about that. The lightning bolt, right, when you click on Obama 2014, I'm going to get rid of the I, and I go into brainstorming mode with the lightning bolt, right? When I click the lightning bolt, it just says healthcare. Oh, one of the students said healthcare. Okay, quickly, next. Another student said Clinton. Okay, next. Another person said immigration. Cool. All right, and next. Another person um, said race relations. So it puts and creates for you in brainstorming mode an array of links that you can then rearrange and start talking. And it's a fast-paced thing intended to be a conversation starter where you get the kids. And my suggestion is have a kid operate the iPad while you do it, so you can direct the class and you're talking to the class, and then the kids putting the topics up there. That makes it much less stressed for you, and you're just generating quickly a mind map about whatever the topic is of the day. All right, I've got more to show you, but I'm going to end this now. And Steve Bergen signing off.